Good morning. Today we're talking about reality acceptance. We're on day 9, and this is my second day of thinking about techniques to deal with uncertainty. We're all dealing with uncertainty at the moment, and one of the things that we can do about it is to accept it. So I think we're all having to accept loads and loads of restrictions on our lives, loads and loads of restrictions on our ability to be connected with other people, to be connected with our routine, and we're having to stump it to an extent. And so this is a really key one. So I'm going to spend 2 days on it because I cannot get it into any shorter time. I want to say that grief for me is different from acceptance. The acceptance that might come as part of grief it has its own story to tell and its own way of being for every person. That's not part of this. I'm just going to give a quote so that you have an idea about what I mean when I say acceptance or radical acceptance from a manual for dialectical behaviour therapy. And I'll just read it and then just go over it a little bit more. Freedom from suffering requires acceptance from deep within of what is. Let yourself go completely with what is. Let go of fighting reality. Acceptance is acknowledging what is. Deciding to tolerate the moment is acceptance. So from those, there is something very, very important about acceptance. It is about not resisting what is your reality. And if we resist it, then we might make poor health choices. We may make a decision not to follow social distancing advice, things like that, which might have serious consequences for us. So we are being asked to make so many massive changes to our life, and I feel like acceptance is super important. Tomorrow I'll be thinking more about how we can do acceptance, but for today I realised that I couldn't fit both parts into a brief video, so tomorrow we'll think about that more. I'm going to leave you with a thought which I think in a way kind of follows acceptance, which is about when you've accepted a situation, you realise that there are some things that are in your control and some things that are outside of your control. And I always like this quote from the Dalai Lama, which I bring to mind when I am worrying. If a problem is fixable, if a situation is such that you can do something about it, then there's no need to worry. If it's not fixable, then there is no help in worrying. There is no benefit in worrying whatsoever. It's a challenge. One to think about today, maybe try to increase your awareness of when you're worrying. Try to increase your awareness of when you have that thought, it shouldn't be this way, it's not fair. That kind of resistance to your reality. And get back to me. And I'll see you tomorrow for more on this. Bye.